Am I the asshole for dumping my girlfriend because of her kid? Based off of that, I'm going to say yes, but let's get into the story. I am a 29-year-old male, and I was seeing this girl, Jalissa, 25 years old, about a month ago. Things were going really well. We had great chemistry, and I was really getting to enjoy knowing her. I had no real complaints. She seemed fun and like someone I could seriously date. A few days ago, I had just finished a long day at work, and I told her that I would pick her up and take her to this nice restaurant I wanted to try. I was excited because I thought it would be a fun night. She replied, "I can't tonight. My parents have plans and I need to take care of my child." At first, I was taken aback. I honestly thought I just misheard her. Like, did she really just say she had a child? Because she hasn't said anything else. I thought maybe she was talking about a younger sibling or something, but when I asked, she casually confirmed that she has a 7-month-old baby. Now, I am not someone who judges single mothers or anything like that, but this was the first time I was hearing about it. We had been seeing each other for a few weeks, and I had no idea that she had a baby. She never mentioned it before. The way she said it so casually made it feel like I was the one who was supposed to just accept this like it was no big deal. And it's true. I wouldn't have continued this relationship if I knew about her kid from the start. I was just stunned. She told me that her parents were handling the baby most of the time, but still, it's just a lot to take in. I told her that it was okay, and I cut the call short. I didn't reach out to her the day after our conversation, and she did not contact me either. She was probably busy with her child. 2 days later, she messaged me, and I didn't reply because I didn't know how to handle it. That night, she called me and asked if we could still go to the restaurant the next day. That's when I realized I did not want to continue seeing her. I told her I didn't know that she had a child, and I didn't want to be a step-parent, so it was best to end things. She calmly said, "Okay, I understand," and we ended the call. The next morning, I woke up to banging on my door. She was sobbing, telling me that she loved me. Wow, a few weeks. And begging me to meet her child. She said I'd fall in love with the baby and wouldn't leave. I told her that if I knew she had a child, I wouldn't have started dating her. She cried even harder, and I told her I had to go to work. At work, I got an anonymous call with a lot of bad names getting called. I'm not sure if it was her or someone else, but I am suspicious it was her. When I got home, my neighbors told me that she was crying loudly at my door, and she banged on some of their doors too and introduced herself as my girlfriend so that they wouldn't take action. Most were supportive, but one single mother named Georgia gave me a dirty look and said that I shouldn't have given her hope if I was just going to leave. Honestly, I'm still processing the whole situation. I never intended to be a step-parent, and I feel like she should have told me sooner. I'm starting to feel like I'm being blamed for something that's not my fault. Am I an asshole for ending the relationship and not being ready to take on the responsibility of dating a single mom? No. She actually should have said something. It's kind of weird that she kept it private and a secret. Maybe she was worried that that would be the reaction, so she thought if you got to know each other a little bit, you wouldn't have that kind of a reaction. But she still should have been open about that. You don't take away somebody else's choice by trying to omit a truth. That's still a lie. And then she kind of showed that she's a little unhinged with her actions after, because then she, the crying, saying she's loving you, then she's banging on your neighbor's doors and introducing herself as her girlfriend because she's causing a scene at your house and stuff like that. That's not okay, and that's showing a little bit of off-kilter behavior. So I think in a way you probably did yourself a favor by ending the relationship early in. But I don't think you're an asshole in that situation. I just think that she really should have said something in the beginning and given you that option so you could have known what you were getting into from the very beginning. But as always, tell me guys what you guys think in the comments.